The Google Pixel 6 is shaping up to be quite the device, with rumors promising everything from a whole new design to an in-house chip codenamed Whitechapel. We also expect to see a larger Pixel 6 Pro alongside the regular Pixel 6. We are unlikely to see Google's next flagship phone until this fall. But that's not stopping Pixel 6 rumors and speculation from bubbling up. A few tantalizing leaks have given us some idea of what the phone might offer when it does arrive. Here's what we've heard so far about the Pixel 6 release date, price, specs and features, as well as what we'd like to see from Google's next phone. Google Pixel 6 release date. Google is pretty predictable when it comes to rolling out Pixel flagships. Its marquee phones almost always debut in October. One notable exception, the Pixel 5, which moved up its debut by a day to September 30th last year. We are expecting Google sticks to form and targets early October for the Pixel 6 launch. Leaker Max Weinbach corroborated this, saying that Google plans to unveil the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro in October. However, if the chip shortage continues to cause problems, the company might push back the launch to November. Google Pixel 6 price. The pricing strategy of Pixel flagships is harder to get a bead on. While the Pixel 4 was very much pitched as a premium model starting at $799 per £699, the Pixel 5 launched at $699 per £599. Of course, to get that lower price, Google had to make compromises like opting for a less powerful processor than you might otherwise expect from a flagship phone. It's unlikely that Google will want to drop the price of the Pixel 6 even lower, so the question will be whether it goes back to producing a more premium phone or sticks with the Pixel 5 pricing. We're guessing it will be the latter, given that both Apple and Samsung have opted for lower entry-level prices on their phones. Google Pixel 6 cameras. The Pixel range has always had a strong reputation for excelling in the camera department. And while we're certainly impressed with the pictures produced by the Pixel 5, in some ways that model felt like a step back. Google removed the telephoto lens featured on the Pixel 4 and continues to use an IMX363 12.2 MP sensor, which was pretty dated even on release. New leaks claim that there will be 2 cameras on the back of the base Pixel 6 and 3 on the Pixel 6 Pro. The Pixel 6 Pro will use main and telephoto cameras, but we can assume the third will be an ultra-wide camera to match other flagship phone camera arrays. Other rumors say that the Pixel 6 Pro will get a big upgrade to its main sensor, up 50 megapixel. It'll sit alongside an ultra-wide and periscope telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. Google Pixel 6 design. Google hasn't been afraid to reinvent the look of the Pixel range throughout its various iterations, so the Pixel 6 could look markedly different compared to its predecessors. The Pixel 5 was notable for using an aluminum chassis, while smartly incorporating bioresin plastic to allow the phone to support wireless charging. It's likely the Pixel 6 will also pick up that design element. Leaker John Prosser revealed renders of the Pixel 6, based on photos he'd received of the actual device. Suffice to say, the supposed design language of the Pixel 6 will be drastically different than we're used to. The front of the phone is all screen with a centered hole punch cut out for the selfie camera. These renders also show an in-display fingerprint sensor. Moving around to the back, there's a bar across the width of the phone for the camera module, with a tertiary accent color above it. Gone is the Spartan design we're used to from Google. Newer renders from OnLeaks purport to be more accurate than Prosser's leaks when it comes to measurements. However, the basic details are still the same, as you can see below. Google Pixel 6 display advertisement on leaks has provided the basic sizes of the Pixel 6 series AMOLED displays. The smaller model measures 6.4 inches and has flat edges, while the larger one is 6.7 inches and has curved edges. Both will conceal a fingerprint sensor underneath. With the Pixel's trademark rear scanner now removed, Weinbach mentioned that both the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro will have 120 Hz refresh rates. The larger phone should have a QHD Jor resolution, while we suspect that the smaller device will sport 1080p. Google Pixel 6 specs. Whitechapel chip. However, it looks like Google will go in a completely different direction. About a year ago, rumors surfaced that Google was developing its own chipset with the help of Samsung. And now a new report from 9 to 5 Google claims that those Whitechapel chips are ready to use with Google's phones coming out this fall, meaning that the Pixel 6 will use a Google-designed chipset. Much like Apple designs its own chips for the iPhone lineup, Google Pixel 6 battery. Recent rumors suggest that the Pixel 6 Pro will have a nice, big 5000 mAh battery to power its large display. The smaller Pixel 6 might sport a 4500 mAh battery. Both of these capacities seem like they'd be great, given the past battery life problems on Pixels.